So to begin our program tonight, I'd like to call on Professor Michael McDaniel to present the Acknowledgement of Country. Michael is a Professor of Indigenous Education and is currently a Special Advisor to the Vice-Chancellor at the University of the Technology of Sydney on priority Indigenous initiatives. Welcome, Michael.
Thank you very much, Darren. Yindyamarra. Good evening, everyone. Apart from being called Michael McDaniel, I am a Wiradjuri man from central New South Wales, and within the Wiradjuri Nation, I'm a member of the Galari clan. The Galari clan are the people of the Western Lachlan, or as we call it, Galari Bila. And it's a great privilege to be asked to share with you this evening the acknowledgement of the traditional owners. And as you know, this is a very ancient custom within this land. But it's also been a privilege in my lifetime to see this become increasingly part of Australian culture, something that defines us as Australian. And I think we become richer when we absorb rather than when we protect ourselves from other ways of thinking. So with that, and in part in my own language, I would like to ngona Yindyamarra, mangalang ormangina, garagal mangalang, boyor mangalang, bo ngona Yindyamarra go mujigangalang, minangorama. I pay my deepest respects to the traditional owners of the country that we're gathering on this evening, gathering as people have for 2,000 generations. We pay our respects to the elders, both past and present, and of course particularly acknowledging the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, and with that I extend my respects to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here, and all elders of all peoples and all nations. Ahmet invited me to give the acknowledgement, but he also gave me a task. He asked me to share something from my culture, given this very spiritual time, this time of reflection. So I'm going to share with you a Wiradjuri philosophy, a Wiradjuri spiritual teaching. And it's the teaching of Yindyamarra. Yindyamarra is both a word and a philosophy. As a word, it means honour and respect, but as a philosophy and a cultural requirement, our elders teach us that it's the first teaching of a mature human being. And that is that we must live lives of honour and respect. And honour and respect is characterised also by kindness and graciousness, generosity and forgiveness. But there's also another level of requirement to a life lived with Yindyamarra, and that is that we are mindful that all of our actions and all of our words go into the world and affect every living and non-living thing in ways that we do and don't perceive. And because of this power, we have to set a watch. We have to be mindful of all of our actions and all of our words. And that in order to do that, our elders teach us, we must speak slowly. We must live mindfully. We must do things at a slow, human and inclusive pace. And that ultimately we must take all people with us. So at this time of spiritual reflection, I would like to share with you this ancient Australian, if I could say that, philosophy. Again, thank you for the invitation and wonderful to be here with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael, for that beautiful message. I'd like to call Hide Mitsui, who's the Executive Vice President, Corporate Development of Fujifilm, and also an Affinity Chairman, to present a gift to Michael, actually, as he walks away. It's a night of many gifts.